Well, hello there. Those of you who may or may not be watching, welcome to my gaming channel. If you don't know, I already have a channel, another channel, where I make beats on. If you haven't already, subscribe to that. If you're coming from that channel, here, subscribe to this channel. If you're neither of those, subscribe anyway. But yeah, we are going to be, if you haven't read the title, we're going to be going over some tips on how to get better at Call of Duty if you're a noob like myself. Like, I'm gonna let this be known now, I suck at Call of Duty. I'm not by far nowhere near the best, but I love the game. I love playing the game, and I also like helping people out. These are some tips that help me, that I've noticed when I'm playing well for once, or like whenever I'm rarely playing well. These help me. I think these are the things that I tend to do when I'm playing well that I've noticed. So yeah, I guess we could just dive straight into it. Don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, like the video, all that. And yeah, my first tip for getting better at Call of Duty would probably be to not sprint as much now. Obviously, you're gonna want to be getting to point A, from point A to point B as fast as possible in the game, literally and figuratively. But sprinting can really be a detriment to your game, your play style. Because when you sprint, regardless of what attachments you have in aim speed, if someone else is walking towards you and you're sprinting and your gun is down, they're gonna get the jump on you first because their gun is already ready to go. If they're walking, they're gonna shoot you first and they're gonna kill you first. So I've noticed that whenever I sprint and I sprint around a corner and someone's there, I'm 90% of the time I'm gonna die because, you know, I'm just not aiming quick enough, and I can't because I'm sprinting. So don't sprint as much. Next tip is to jump or crouch corners. Now, this is a technique for when you're indoors mainly, or you know, you can be outdoors too, like in Hackney Yard when there's like corners everywhere. Yeah, I think it's good to take your time around corners, or if you know someone's there, get the jump on them. So like, let's say the first scenario, if you don't know what's around the corner, I would say slow it down and don't rush it because you never know who's there. Crouch while you're around corners, slowly get around the corner. You can peek a little bit. I wouldn't mount, so when you mount, it kind of exposes yourself a little too much, so I don't really mount around corners. I would just maybe peek a little bit, get back, see no one there, you go. And if you hear someone around the corner, or you know someone's around the corner because you just saw them run into that corner and you're chasing them, I would either jump or still crouch around the corners so that you can catch them off guard and have the upper hand on them, essentially. Next is a very important thing when you're indoors. When you're indoors in any map or whatever it may be, and there's stairs, you're going upstairs, do not sprint upstairs, okay? Obviously, unless someone's chasing you, you're gonna wanna haul ass, or maybe just turn around. But if no one's chasing you and you're trying to look for people and you're going upstairs, do not sprint. Why? Because at the top of stairs, there's almost always gonna be a claymore there. Camping is just a thing. All right, claymores are gonna be a thing. Everyone loves to use claymores, especially at the top stairs, because no one really expects it. People are always running upstairs. You get to look down and just see a claymore just chilling right there. So definitely just take your time upstairs. Don't run up the stairs. And yeah, next tip I go for with if you're new to Call of Duty is when you are indoors, or like when you run into a house or something, I would recommend taking out a shotgun, just because shotguns are very effective, obviously at close range. And since you're in a house, you're gonna be in close quarters, so having a shotgun, just having that one tap, not having to worry about enemies shooting back at you. My personal favorite, the one that I use a lot right now, is the R90. That gun is amazing to me. Obviously the 725, you know, everyone likes that one, but I don't know, R90 is, I love that gun. It's personally, I like it better than the 725, but yeah, I mean, either one is good, but I would just recommend using a shotgun when you're indoors. I know a lot of people don't like other people that play with shotguns, but who cares? Like, next step probably be when you hear footsteps, try and calm down, you know, breathe and try and figure out where they're coming from. Always try and track their footsteps. I know that's pretty like self-explanatory and weird, but like walk around and shuffle your feet too, because you're obviously gonna make noise and they're gonna hear your footsteps as well. So when you're trying to listen for footsteps, try and make them come to you by listening for them. And once you get their location, and you know for a fact where their location is, then go for them. Now I'm not saying to camp. It does sound a lot like I'm saying to camp, but like this is for me. I would say this is when you're only you know, let's say you're cornered, like, and you've lost sight of each other. Try and listen for where they're coming from. I'm not saying to camp. I'm just trying to say, be aware. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. My last and final tip is to drop shot. Okay, this is a lot easier on keyboard because I play with the mouse and keyboard, even though I'm on PS4. I don't know. I just like it better. It just feels so much better. Is it cheating? I don't really know. I don't really care. But yeah, try and drop shot. Make sure you drop shot. People say to use the southpaw control scheme or something like that, like where your R3 or RS is the crouch button. Which, you know, you can use that, you know, to help you drop shot quicker on the controller. But drop shotting is super duper effective in this game. I've noticed because not many people do it. A lot of people just really be camping, but drop shotting I don't really see many people doing. And definitely get used to that. Get your reflexes going with that. Keep practicing drop shotting, and you'll definitely win more one-on-ones. Definitely, because drop shotting really helps me out a lot. But yeah, I guess those are my 5 or so tips. I don't know how many that was. I can't count. But those are my tips for how to get better at Call of Duty. If you are a noob like myself, okay, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Call of Duty pro. I'm nowhere near being a Call of Duty pro. I just like the game. I just like making content. So, you know, there you have it. I hope this video helped. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Enemy UAV online.
Enemy down.
UAV standing by.
Where's that recon? Send it over.
UAV entering the AO.